Hey babes, what's going on? It's your girl, That Witch Dani, doing a little collective check-in for you today. I felt compelled to do this, and I pulled a few cards just to kind of get like the energy, that like spirit wanted to talk about or bring in. And I got Death, the Underworld, and Black Cat, which is this card in this Halloween Oracle deck that says Fortune meets Opportunity. So Death means rebirth, right? And the Underworld says where all things pause and begin again, which is essentially the same message. And then this Black Cat, Fortune meets Opportunity. So Pluto went direct today, right? So when Pluto is retrograde, like, yeah, it's still effing shit up, don't get me wrong. Pluto is the planet of transformation and change. It doesn't matter if it's not called a planet by NASA or whomever else anymore. Astrologically, its energy is still extremely relevant. And it's radical transformation. And it went direct today. So all of the changes that have been building behind the scenes, or the things that you maybe have been waking up to or realizing you need to cut out of your life, etc., they're all going to rapid fire now. The changes are going to happen right now that Pluto is direct again. If you have planets, your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, whatever, in Aquarius, you're going to feel this the most intensely. But we all have Aquarius in our chart. Where it's going to hit you personally will depend on where that placement is. Where's Pluto in your chart? Where's Aquarius in your chart? What house? Okay, if it's in their second house, it could hit you in your financial sector. First house, it could be, self-image. The ninth house could be about growth, expansion, travel, so on and so forth, right? So yeah, just kind of see how it's going to affect you, where it's transforming your life on a personal level. But I feel like this message is really like very Scorpionic in a way, and we're very close to going into Scorpio season, the 22nd. Mars is in Scorpio. Venus went into Libra today. There's a lot going on. There's an air sign trine tomorrow. But it's like this going into the depths, right? The mystery, the deep, the eighth house Scorpio energy of the underworld to confront some things and come out of it with the knowledge of how fortune and opportunity can meet and start this brand new cycle that's clearly here for you. So we're going to go a little bit deeper. I just pulled these initial 3 cards, just kind of trying to like get an idea, and I always sort of meditate on it and see what visions and energies I'm feeling coming through. Divine Femme energy, I'm feeling really hardcore, and that Scorpio energy. Okay. I just want to set these up so I can see them and have their energy present throughout this entire reading. So just give me a sec. All right. Okay. I'm liking that. That's cool. We got them all here. We got our homies. A little messages. Could that be our new thing, you guys? Could we call them messages? Fuck. I don't know. I stopped knowing how to communicate a few days ago, I think. I don't know what's happening. Air sign trines, you would think that communication would be easier. All right. For the collective, best and highest messages. Thank you all for your continued love and support of me and the channel, your likes, shares, subscribes, donations. You can't imagine how grateful I am for all of it. And it truly does help so much more than you could possibly imagine. So I'm very, very grateful. And I always ask that it be returned to you by the power of 3 times 3 on the new moon and the full moon, all the generosity and support that you show me. Remember, it's a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. To book a private reading with me, check out the description box on how to do that. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, 33, which is a master teacher number. It says poison, thorn, and low vibrations. For the collective, please. What are the messages for the collective today, October 13th, or whenever they find this reading? What do they need to hear? Witching herbs, nourishment, 27. The witch hunter, danger, 34. And enter at your own risk, pause. Which is interesting because the underworld card says where all things pause and begin again. Low vibration, danger, nourishment. As in nourish oneself. I mean, a lot of self-love. Like I said, very divine femme energy coming through. This reading's already really got me like, I don't know, the energy is very bajiggity. I don't love it. All right, let's start here. So the Witch Hunter, number 34 with danger. What is the danger? What's the danger for the collective? Why are they in danger? We, because I'm a part of this collective too. Clarify the Witch Hunter with danger. Why is there danger present for the collective? What is the danger? What is the danger? Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Swords. It's like, be careful if you are putting things behind you and moving towards what you think is like the more calm, peaceful waters, or leaving behind the tumultuous energy. You know, sixes are reciprocity. They're much more calm and peaceful than the fives. You've got double sixes here, but a five too. It's almost like, be careful when you do this journey and you think that you're moving on to something better and something much more peaceful or just higher vibrational. And because this situation you may think is better or different or higher vibe or higher timeline might actually be the same as the past, because Six of Cups is here. That's nostalgic energy. All right. It could also be like, you need to do some inner child work here that, as Five of Swords, really had an effect on your way of thinking, almost like you need to reprogram your brain or something, because something from childhood was so ingrained in you, and you don't want to keep living from that space. You want, the Fool. You want a clean slate, a brand new beginning, but you have to clear out all of those obstacles first in the underworld, the shadow realm. Why is pause here? Enter at your own risk. Why does it say pause for the collective? Please clarify. Why is pause here? Card 11 for the collective. Another Five of Cups, disappointment. It's like, heal from something that was very disappointing for you and make sure that you're not carrying that on your new journey with you. You need to heal first. Pause to heal. Self-love, nourish yourself. Why is low vibrations here? Can you clarify the poison thorn with low vibrations for the collective? Why is low vibrations here for the collective? Please clarify. Poison thorn, vibrations. The Queen of Pentacles. And it's thorns and a rose on there. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, you know, the Queen of the Earth. The Earth's vibe is very low right now. We need to move on from that. The Chariot. Why is witching herbs here with nourishment? Please clarify for the collective. Nine of Wands. There's an energy of feeling really guarded here right now. Why is nourishment here for the collective? And maybe they want you to heal that, open up to receive, right? Don't be so guarded that you're not allowing love in and the light in. We need all the love and light we can get right now. I'm sure y'all can feel it. Why is nourishment here? Five of Wands, all the fives are here. That's change. And they're very tumultuous. Death again, which is rebirth. Four of Swords is healing. Self-care, self-love, healing, restoring yourself, rest. And Temperance is what brings balance. You need to get back to balance, right? And the way to do that is to let some competition, some fight, some battle that you're having, whether it's in your own mind or with other people, stop trying to convince them of your side. Stop trying to, just stop the fight and walk away from it. Just walk away. Nothing steals my peace. Nothing. And if you know you're right, you know you're right. What the hell do you care if they don't know it too? That's on them. We accept people for wherever they are on their journey. And if you have reached a different level of awakening and knowledge, broken through the matrix and they haven't, let it go. Let it go. Yeah, Two of Cups. For some of you, this is a soulmate. This is not easy. This is a soulmate, business partner, a best friend, or your romantic partner, your spouse. But they can't rise up with you if they haven't done the work or aren't ready or it isn't meant for them. But their energy will absolutely keep yours down. They will lower your vibration, and then you cannot meet your soul's purpose. You cannot help with the ascension of Earth, which is what you came here for. You don't get to achieve that level of peace for 1,000 years that it's moving into. Another Nine of Swords, the Magician. Yeah, you need to transmute these feelings, right? The pain, the anger, the fighting, the competition, the, wanting up, right? Like, this kind of really giving me the energy of what's going on tomorrow. Like, Neptune is in Aries, and there's a trine today going on with Neptune, or an opposition, I mean. And then tomorrow we've got this trine with like Uranus in Gemini, Venus in Libra, and where'd I put it? I can't remember anything anymore. My God, my brain. Pluto in Aquarius. Duh, I was just talking about it. And that's really powerful. And what it is like the air signs win here of the mind, the swords. It's like Five of Swords energy, the Nine of Swords is all coming through so strong for me, the Four of Swords, everything. It's like this energy of like, Neptune in Aries is very fiery, and Aries in general is very fiery. Like, and Mars energy is present here, which wants a fight. But Venus in Libra is like, everybody chill, cool down, calm down, USA. Let's just weigh both sides and make a fair judgment, like keep the peace. Libra is very about keep the peace, right? And Venus is Libra's ruler. They love being together. They're powerful together. They're just the perfect matching energy. And Aries is like, nah, F you, I want to fight. But if the other person isn't willing to participate, who are you fighting? You can't keep fighting, right? You can't, you can fight yourself, I guess. But like, we need to be the ones that walk away and pause for a minute and let judgment have its day. Keep our hands clean. Keep our energy clean right now. Work on yourself, self-heal, shadow work, inner child stuff, and do not engage in fights. Please disconnect from TV and propaganda and the political bullshit. It's all simulation. It's all a lie. It's all a distraction. Please break away from it. Stop giving into it. Stop feeding it. Stop giving the monster energy that we have to continuously transmute and be fighting against. It's literally battling against the ascension of Earth. Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Strength card. So you're kind of waiting for your ship to come in. You get into this pause energy, right? You were strong. You've been courageous through all this battling. And then Knight of Swords comes in out of nowhere, coming in hot, fastest moving knight in the deck. Swords, again, of the mind, air sign energy, the thinkers and communicators, the information. So you get information here, a communication, something that changes everything if you just would pause. Okay, the progression is not in the hustle. You don't have to work harder. You don't have to, all of this shit. You need to chill. You need to connect to your higher self. Spend a little time in meditation, connecting to spirit guides or your higher self every day. And that's how you progress. In divine feminine energy, progression is in the stillness. It's not in the hustle. 6 of Wands, that's how you get to a victory. All right? Still, you need to pause. That's where the victory is. Okay, your stable foundation, the ending of this fear of not having enough, this lack mentality. You get into celebratory 3 of Cups energy, King of Wands, 9 of Cups, all the happiness and fulfillment you've ever wanted. Ace of Wands, new opportunity. The Sun, happiest card in all of tarot, right? This is how you do it. This is the White People Anthem. I don't know, am I allowed to say that? So let's get some advice and guidance here. What does the collective need to do in order to have this victory? What is their advice and guidance? How do they disconnect from all the negativity and the low vibration and help the collective of Earth as a whole and heal themselves of any shadows or self-limiting beliefs holding them back? Air. Okay, well, the air sign trine tomorrow is going to help you and support you at this time. Oh, God, that was powerful. I don't know if y'all feel it, but I do. For the collective, best and highest messages, please. Sorry, I feel something else. I just trying to find it. These cards are kind of slippery. But I know there's another message here for you. And I don't want you to miss it. This feels like really important. Thank you. Oh, there's a ton. Okay. Magic, which keeps coming up for us. Safe travel. You did have other travel cards here too. Some of you may literally be traveling. The Chariot, the 3 of Wands. You have a message, and 33, again, a message, like a master teacher, maybe coming into your life, a mentor of some kind. New life that helps you on this path, this rebirth, this new path. Yeah, guides. Maybe they are just your guides. It gives me very Aquarian vibes every time, that picture. And death, again, the 3rd time, and the roses are back. Roses may be significant for you now. They may become a symbol for you. And you'll start seeing them everywhere when your guides are working with you. The same with this moon moth or butterfly, lunar moths or butterflies, because this was on another card too. Oh yeah, look. Okay, something really weird just happened. I was in the middle of that reading. I was showing you guys the picture of the moths, and saying that these may be messages from your spirit guides, and to keep an eye out for them. You may be seeing them repeatedly. And 33 is like a master teacher number. So the mentor or somebody may be coming into your life, or it's your guides bringing you knowledge. The camera just froze. It stopped. Like it didn't shut down. Like I could still see like the countdown and the record button and all of that. But it froze. It paused. It paused at 18 minutes and something seconds in. So this is another video. I'm going to have to clip them together, edit them together. But I was about to talk to you about this pomegranate because I couldn't stop looking at it with all the seeds inside of that, which is very divine femme energy, very manifestation energy, very, a seed, like endless. You can plant endless seeds and grow whatever you want, reap what you've sown, harvest abundance, right? And it is very feminine energy, where all things pause and begin again, and fortune meets opportunity. You got to get into the stillness and really listen to these messages from your guides. They're trying to get to you. They're trying to get in touch with you to bring you this information that you need. What is it the guides are trying to tell the collective? What are the guides trying to tell the collective? What is the information the collective needs to receive from their guides at this time? What's the information the collective needs from their guides at this time, please? Another butterfly, transformation and well-being. What is the guides trying to tell the collective? What are the guides trying to tell the collective? Clarity. They're trying to give you clarity. Yeah, they're trying to give you clarity on how to get out of something. How to progress forward. How to help the whole collective of Earth to rise and ascend here. I just want more info. I can't help it. I'm like obsessed now. Let's just keep rolling with it. Let's see what else we can find out. Clarity on what? What is the clarity that the guides are trying to bring to the collective? What is the message that the guides want the collective to have? Birth. Again, with this birth, rebirth energy. Companionship, Libra energy, house 7. Collaborate. Maybe they want us to birth like a new collective, a new group. Quarrel, assertion. So companionship over quarrel and assertion. What do the guides want us to know? What is the message? What are they trying to say? What is the message? What do the guides want us to know? What are they trying to tell us? It's like 100 cards. I don't know if that was a real... What's the message? What are the guides trying to tell the collective? Defense, quarrel, assertion, defense, and all that fighting in the beginning. Now we have negotiation. Authority, like judgment. Negotiation, also Libran energy. Caution, pause, caution. Flattery. They may try to trick you here, or something isn't going to be as it seems. You think it's the different path, but it's a whole lot of the same. And you have convention, which is Capricorn energy. Convention. I'm hearing like I feel like we need to like have a convention, like of like-minded, like divine feminine does not mean you have to be female. That like know that we're here for this mission, this purpose to help the earth ascend. Devotion. Again, Libran energy. Saturn in Libra energy specifically. You have influence, Mercury in Libra. You have romance, which is Taurus energy. And you've got isolation. Influence, romance, isolation. It's like don't let something influence you, or someone, the roses are showing up again. And I'm hearing that song, every rose has its thorn. Like something is not as it seems. You need to be aware. You need to pause and really listen to your intuition and your guides here. When the time comes to 6 of Swords, move away from this, Chariot, all of that, 3 of Wands. Like there are 2 things that are going to look identical, like identical twins, right? Like Gemini, but they're not the same. They're not. And one path is the way to go, and the other is a trick. The other is a trick. Message for the collective, please. about this message, about this reading? What does the collective need to know? How can we help and support? What advice and guidance do you have? Archangel Michael did show up for us on that Temperance card. Call him in, but make sure you're specific about what it is you want help with. He will help you, I promise, and guide you. We have the Sentinel, determination and certainty. And we have the Cartographer, this travel vibe, world vibe, a crossroads, exploration, a crossroads, a decision. It's going to have to be made here. There's two things and you've got to pick the right one. How will the collective know which one is the right path or which one is the trickster energy? Like, how will they know? How will they have the clarity? What should they do? The Herald, small regrets and longing. But really the third eye is the only thing standing out to me on that card. Your third eye, your intuition. Cause and effect clarity. Clarity, the sleeper. In your sleep, in your downtime, in your meditation, connecting to your higher self and your guides, you'll be guided. You will know. You just have to let it be quiet and get away from the arguing, the noise. Overcoming slights, a choice, the vengeance. Anything else for the collective, please? Here, keep a Norse compass on you. You can draw the symbol, use it as a talisman, wear it, get a piece of jewelry with it on. I have one that looks like a coin. It's a symbol of protection, but also it'll show you your way. It's a compass. The Forgotten. Starseed vibe all day. There's an eye on that one as well. You won't be forgotten. It's our time. It's just our time to awaken. It's not about us being the forgotten. It's that we forgot who we are. And now it's time to remember. Yes, Spirit? Okay. I'm just going to grab a couple tea leaves, and I think that's the best I can do here. I think we're going to leave it. Best and highest messages for the collective. What does the collective need to hear? What's coming towards them? What will help them at this time? Timeless reading, whenever they find this message, what do they need to hear that will help them at this time, please? You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Fear, worries, a tense situation. Cobwebs, you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. Do not give in to the fear and the tension. Finger warning you of a problem, either now or in the near future, and then immediately followed by hand, which is the guidance that you need. Don't worry about this. If there's a problem, you have a hand here. You have a helping hand. Okay? In need of help, assistance, guidance, it's here for you. Your helping hand is here. It's your guides. They're working with you. Please get out of the fear mentality, the low vibrational shit, guys. We can't go down with the ship, right? It's up to us. We're sitting around waiting for the one to come raise the vibe and make everybody happy. It's us. It's us. We have to do it, starting with ourselves. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So it sort of is time for us to fight, but also know when to not, right? Know when to walk away. Good fortune comes to us, those of us who have the strength to do this, right? Career, maybe as a full-time job even, like light worker, the kind of work I do, whatever. Getting together with friends, yeah, forming this collective so that we can collectively raise the vibration. The sun is here again, happiness, well-being. And horse, it'll be a short journey now. I know it seems like it's been a really long, rough journey, and in a lot of ways it has. A lot of ways it's been going on since 2008. Some of us maybe earlier. But from here on out, it will be a shorter journey, I'm hearing. Best and highest messages for the collective, please. What do they need to hear at this time, please? For the collective, please. November. What happens in November? What does the collective need to know about November? Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. All right, now Neptune's going to retrograde back into Pisces on the 22nd, I believe. And that is going to remove illusion. Beware of greed. Make sure that our focus is always for the highest good of all. And we're not just doing something for the financial gain or whatever. For the collective, please. You guys are going to know when this hits. Okay, reach out to me. I'm always here for you. thatwitchdani@gmail.com. DM me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. I'm at thatwitchdani on everything. For the collective. Or join my astrology class this coming Wednesday on Zoom. We can talk face-to-face that way. At thatwitchdani@gmail to register. Anything else? Stepping into a new experience and no longer allowing your life to ramble aimlessly like the wheel. It's time. Are you ready? No one ever said it would be easy, but it is time. I don't know why I feel like it's not done. Like I want to leave you with a message. I mean, I have decks everywhere. I'm going to read this guide's message that came out in the Sacred Symbols Oracle. Your spirit guides and ancestors are calling to you now. They surround you with their love and protection and also offer you their wisdom. Allow these helping spirits into your world today. You are not alone. Meditate on this when you need assistance from your spiritual team. You can screenshot that. Haint blue is often seen on porches, doors, and ceilings. This practice was thought by the Gullah people to ward off and keep ghosts away from the home. The color was to mimic the appearance of the sky while tricking the ghost into passing through, or to mimic the appearance of water, which ghosts traditionally could not cross. It's an interesting choice. Especially being so close to Samhain, when like it's all about inviting our ancestor energy in during Samhain. Hold on. I just feel like we're not done. Sorry, y'all. For the collective, what do they need to hear right now? What is the message for the collective, please? Gathering. And it's number 33. Oh my God. We need to come together, y'all. We got to plan some kind of gathering. We need to start getting all of the divine femmes together to start really working on actively changing this vibration. We need to all get together like a coven here. And 44, which is the number that I'm on right now. I just turned 44, and ever since the 44 just will not stop showing up for me. And it says sacred sites and intensification. So we need to meet at a sacred site. Anything else? What do we need to hear? Oh my God, you guys, I have chills everywhere. This feels so huge. Like this is not a joke. This is it. Charms, enchantment, number 38. Moot gathering, getting together with your witchy family to make magic and mayhem. The power you seek is found in mystical union with others. Go seek fun with like-minded others. It's time to share in the magic. celebrations to be had at a gathering. Here's an incantation. Let's do it. Casting spells solo gets the job done, but time to meet others to have witchy fun. Gathering calls to meet at the moot for laughter, sharing, and friendship to boot. Moot magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. And it says, a moot is a gathering of magical folk, often held in the form of a meeting, a small festival, music, dancing, beer, wine. It's where you get the chance to hang out with other witches, share food, knowledge of folklore, magic, and above all, make new friends, which is most welcome, whether you're solitary or not. Okay, let's go to 44, about the sacred site, too. We got to do it. The gatekeepers await your presence to help in your personal transformation and growth. The Earth's power connects deeply with the ancestors who were all too aware of these effects, as are the thousands of pagans, druids, and other spiritual seekers who are drawn to gather at these powerful locations, such as the megalith site of Stonehenge. Standing stones such as these hold the very wisdom of witches in their genetic coding, for they are wise teachers who have stood by silently while witnessing and absorbing every detail of spent centuries, and they hold the key to your past. Strong foundations are a necessary basis for your witchy work, and they can be strengthened when you stand on ancient land. Be rid of any unwanted residual energy before charging your magical items and tools, and keep them powered up by laying them on fresh earth or sacred ground. You're being called to tap into the power of the land, to feel the electrifying energy of the earth, intensify and flow through every part of your being, and enliven and quicken your senses. As it powers through you like a live current, you become a conduit of full potential, and soon become magically supercharged as your personal power ignites. There's a connection with an ancient site that will reveal an authentic aspect of the true you. Feel the call of the ancestors to make the journey they once took. It's time to take full charge of your destiny. Healing energy is most beneficial to you at this time. It will help you bring more balance. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry, that's a shadow side. Incantation to sacred sites. This is why we got travel messages all through this reading. Feeling the pull of old sacred land, drawing one into where ancient stones stand. Energy potent, feeling the flow, magically charged now and ready to go. Sacred sites magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Leave me a note in the comments, a message in the comments, a comment in the comment. Holy shit. You got, I'm done. Guys, let me know where you feel called to. Is there a certain area, a place? Maybe you don't even know if it's an ancient or sacred site, but just some place that you just feel super called to right now. Let me know. Comment. I want to know. We're going to make this happen. We're going to make this happen somehow. So much love and light. I hope to see you all on my workshop on the 15th. You have to email thatwitchdani@gmail.com to get the link. It's $25, payable a whole bunch of ways, whatever. You're going to get a course packet, all kinds of resources, learn a whole bunch about how to use astrology to manifest and harness the energies that are happening right now so that you can work with them, right? So it will work with you. So much love and light. Thank you all so much for being here. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload new content or go live. I love y'all. This is big. We can't let it slide. We got to stick with this.